Dear friends, welcome to another video tutorial. This is Nick from Educate.tv and today we're going to learn how to send an email using the Wemos D1 board which uses the ESP8266 chip. Without any further delay, let's get started. Having a Wi-Fi enabled board like the ESP8266 enables us to do many more things. I wanted to learn how to send emails from the Wemos board in order to get reports from my projects to my email account easily. As you are going to find out, it is very easy. I have built a simple project in order to demonstrate what I mean. I have connected a DHT22 temperature and humidity sensor, and when the project boots up, it measures the temperature and the humidity and sends the data to my email address. This functionality can be very useful in some projects. As you are going to find out, it is very easy to add such functionality in your Arduino projects. But let's see how to build this project. The parts needed in order to build this project are these: a Wemos D1 board or a Wemos D1 Mini, a DHT22 sensor, a small breadboard and some wires. The part that we need for this project costs around $15 if you use the Wemos D1 board or around $10 if you use the Wemos D1 Mini board. You can find links for all the parts in the description of the video. The connection of the parts is extremely easy. All you have to do is to connect the ground pin of the DHT22 sensor to the ground pin of the Wemos D1 port. Next, you have to connect the VCC pin of the sensor to the 5V or the 3.3V pin of the port. The last thing we have to do is to connect the output pin of the sensor to digital pin 8 of the board. Now we are ready to power up the project. After a few seconds, a new email arrives with the readings that the sensor measured. Let's now see the software side of the project. The code of the project consists of two parts, the Arduino code and the server code. We are not sending the email directly from the board to the email address, but I used another solution which in my opinion is much easier to implement. The board all it does is to gather the data and send them to a remote web server. There, a simple PHP script will send that data to any email address we want. This way, the Arduino code is extremely easy, as you are going to see, and we have already built a project like this. The PHP code is also extremely easy. It is 7 lines of code. Of course, you must have a web server available if you are going to use this solution. Since 2006, I use Bluehost.com as my hosting provider and I host all my websites there. So, since I had a web server available, this solution was the easiest for me to implement. It took me less than an hour to make this project work. If you don't have a web server available, with around $4 per month, you can have your own Bluehost account. You can find a link for it in the description of the video. Of course, you can use any other host you like. I used Bluehost for over 10 years, that's why I recommend it. All we have to do is to create a new PHP script with this code which I name it sendemail.php and I upload it to the web server. I create it under my Educate.tv website folder, so in order to run it, all we have to do is to enter this address followed by some variables. What we are doing here is we provide two variables to the PHP script manually. We provide temperature and humidity. The PHP script will take the variables and it will send them with an email. It is very easy. Can you now understand what the Arduino has to do? It only has to create this web address with the readings from the sensor and then make a GET request to that web page. The PHP script will automatically get the data and send them with an email. That's exactly what we're doing in the Arduino code. We first connect to the Wi-Fi network and then we read the sensor. We save the values, we convert them to strings and send a GET request to the Educate.tv send email PHP file with the values from the sensor. That's it. The PHP script will take the data and will send the email. It's that easy. As always, you can find the code of the project, both the PHP and the Arduino code in the description of the video. For obvious reasons, I have removed the send email PHP file from my web server, so the project won't send you an email if you run it as it is. You have to enter your server address in the Arduino code and have the send email PHP file uploaded to your web server. As we can see, we can now easily send emails from our internet-enabled Arduino projects. With this project, we have also moved one step forward. We now know how to send data to a remote web server. The next step is to develop a PHP script that will save that data. This way, we are going to build an online data logger with almost unlimited storage. We can achieve all that with a $5 port. This is impressive in my opinion. I would love to hear your opinion on that, so please post your comments in the comment section below. Thanks! If this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribed. In this channel, I post videos about do-it-yourself projects every Saturday. I love making things and I believe that anyone can make things. Anyone can become a maker. That's why I created this channel in order to share my knowledge with the community and learn from the community. I hope you will join us. Until next Saturday, watch, learn, build.